Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and you're looking at one of the oil filters that I am going to show you today. And this is sitting in the vehicle. I took this oil filter out of this beautiful, got to get a wider angle on this if I can, probably can't, this beautiful Dodge van. Like, this thing is big, has a 318. And yes, I changed the oil in this thing for the first time. And gotta say, the mileage on this vehicle is pretty insane. Probably, look at this filter. That is what it looks like. At least it had a Wix in it. And soon, I'm going to be cutting it open and showing you what it looks like inside. And the other filter I got to show you is from my Pontiac, 2006 Pontiac G6 with the 3.9. Yes, I had a Purolator Tech in there. Even I didn't remember I put this in here. It's been a while since I changed the oil in that vehicle. So we're going to cut that open too and see how good it looks. Well, there we are. Well, I have my Purilator Tech on the left there, and the Wix from the 84 van with the 318. Let me tell you what mileage we got there on these. Okay, 2006 Pontiac G6 with the Purolator Tech, 3.9 liter, 211,600 kilometers, 132,250 miles. That's not that much on that car. Not too bad. 5,200 kilometers on the filter, 3,250 miles. Now, the van is a 1984 Dodge van. It's got the 318, or as we say now, 5.2 liter. Not a Magnum, of course. This is before the Magnum days, so it's just a 318. And it's got 198,700 kilometers on that van, or 124,187 miles. Now, the best estimate for how much is on that filter is from anywhere from who knows to somewhere that's a lot. So, but I asked my workmate there, I think he's probably got about 15,000 kilometers on that filter. He hasn't changed it since he bought that van. He's pretty sure he's got about 15,000 kilometers. So 9,375 miles. Just looking at it though, I would say it's probably got maybe more. So we're going to do that one last. Let's take care of this one first. It's a TL25288. And I didn't believe it when I noticed that I thought I put something different on my G6 than just a Purolator Tech. I don't know why I used a Purolator Tech. I didn't review them that well. But I actually put this on my vehicle. Kind of strange. But looking at it here, it's not too bad. There's only 3 threads on this. But not too bad. Rubber starting to get hard. So yeah, but it's been on there for over a year. Only put maybe 5,200 kilometers on it, and the best estimate is this thing been on here a while. Well, been on there a while because I haven't driven the car very much, or at all, for over a year. I haven't driven the car for over a year, and I guess this is what was on there. Pretty clean inside. Pretty clean. I'm impressed by that. Am I impressed by all this glue? No, I'm not. Why did I use this? Glue. There is no bypass, remember? Because it is internal with that engine. So it has an internal bypass. But let's take a look here. Doesn't look too bad, really. Not terrible. And I'm gonna cut open here. Oof. First that side came off. And there's the tube came right off. And there we go. Not terrible. Oh, look, louvers. And yeah, they're pretty well all open. At least they seem to be. Oil passed through it, so I guess it worked out just fine. So take a look here. Yeah, this thing seems pretty darn clean for, got something there, but not too bad. I'm betting it's rubber from the top of this. The black stuff in my filter came from the top of that filter. This does not look terrible. It looks pretty clean. Looks very clean. I am impressed. I am impressed for the amount of mileage I put on it. But I do use good oil, and I do keep the engines clean as well as I can and change oil regularly early. So let us take a look in here. Ooh, this could be not the nicest, but it's not terrible so far. Silicone. Still doing silicone things. For sure. That's the adapter. Oof, real spring, by the way. We are nasty in there. It is got some dirty deposits down there. Can't see what they are. Well, we do have a bypass here. Wow, a bypass. So let us check that out. That bypass is working just as good as it ever has. A little bit of oil there. I mean, adhesive. That's oil, adhesive, Purilator. That's all just dirty oil. This looks like it could be a very dirty oil filter. But we, of course, are going to check that out. So, I'm going to cut open. Still feels pretty good, actually. He feels kind of soggy. Holding on to my knife. The knife doesn't pass through very nice. So, but it is cutting. I think it has cut. We'll see. We shall see. So, let's pull her apart here. Get a look at the tube. Well, oil seems dirty. Pretty tall pleat. It's on this oil filter. Wow. Really tall. It's nice. Probably gets a lot of filtration. Well, let's take a look here. Oh, no, I don't see anything terrible. Few pieces of metal, shiny pieces. I hope you can see them through the camera. It's hard. But overall, filter looks pretty darn good for having who knows how much kilometers, miles on it. That's not too bad at all. Well, maybe I should look at them through the microscope. We'll get a better look at them. So this is the Purolator Tech from the G6. You can see the little black things in here. And yeah, it kind of looks like the rubber off the filter. Not the rubber, but the adhesive, the glue off the filter. So not sure that if that came from the engine or actually just came from the filter. But we'll take a look at the back side of this and see how she looks. And the backside looks perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure that this tech just has a cellulose type filtration in it. So, looks like it did a good job. Still don't know why I was using a Purolator Tech on my car. Must have been something, because I haven't changed oil in that thing in over a year, and there must have been a reason I put it in there. Maybe it's a testing process. And here we are at the Wix from the 84 Dodge van with the 318. And yes, you can see that the oil is definitely darker in this one. Don't know what kind of oil they even used when they changed this filter or put this filter in, but at least they used a pretty good Wix filter. And I honestly say that engine must be clean, because there is not very much carbon or any dirtiness I've found on this filter as of yet. And the backside is also looking very nice. Tell you, this engine is a pretty clean engine. Oil was dark and very well. It was very dark and very runny, and wasn't very sludgy. It wasn't sludgy. It was just dark and very thin when it came out. So it's probably getting to that stage where it was almost ready to start thickening up, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing both these filters did a pretty fine job. Even the tech here, man. I was shocked when I was taking this filter off and I was going, holy crap, I put a Purolator Tech on my car. Must have been for testing purposes. At least that's the reason I'm giving. Or I couldn't find anything else. And the Wix that was on the 84 van with 5.2, 318. Wow, it did a pretty fantastic job itself. For him having that van, he's never had an oil change done. He's had it for like a year and a half, and he said, well, I better get the oil changed. So, yeah, change the oil. And actually, I'm going to show you something. So, I'm going to show you this. This is the, if I can get it to focus, that is the drain bolt that came out of that van. All the threads are pretty well gone. I can't believe when I took this off, it pretty well almost just fell out. And I was shocked about it. So I ran and got him a new drain bolt, and I was hoping the threads in the pan weren't screwed up. It held to good torque. So I just left it alone. So, wow, that was an adventure in itself. Always something when I work on his vehicles. But yeah, what do you think? Give me a good, give me a comment, not a good comment. I mean, any comment. It could be a good comment or any comment. I'll just stop talking there. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and tune in for another new oil filter review on Monday morning. Right. Thanks for watching.